So, can you believe that that is either an 8 or a 10-foot tree in that bag? That's crazy, huh? They're supposed to be easier to handle. I guess we use them because we all know the Christmas tree boxes tend to get dented or damaged, and then getting them out year after year after year does more damage to it. So the bags are supposed to be better. It looked awkward for him to bring it in because he brought it in, but he says it wasn't no big deal. And we've used this a few years now. We've used a Christmas tree bag. And we have another one that has a small Christmas tree in it that we've put up in the bonus room. So let me know if you use Christmas tree bags and what you think about them. Had you rather have the Christmas tree bag or have your tree in its original box and store the tree in the original tree box? So it's that time when things start getting moved around to bring on the Christmas decor. You've seen project 1. Now I'm going to be moving to project 2. We're going to be putting the tree together. It's an artificial tree, so we're going to be putting that together. It's either 3 or 4 pieces. I'm not sure how tall it is. I think I told you in the last clip, but now I don't remember because it's the next day. But the tree's there in the bag, and we're going to be moving it right over here to the corner and start putting the pieces together. And that's going to take me 2 to 3 days, not putting it together, but fluffing it, because I'm one of those that my hands have to touch each and every little branch to fluff. And I did get to order my 3 strands of lights that I want to run from the top to the bottom on the inside of the tree. So I'll show you what that looks like when those come in. I got those from Lowe's. I love Lowe's. Lowe's and Tractor Supply. They are one of those like eye candy stores for me. Yes, this is a gal that loves her bling to bling. Loves those kind of stores. So the tree's gonna go there. I'm gonna have Ken to come down and help me pick this up just slightly and shift it down a wee bit. It doesn't have felt tips under them, therefore I'm not gonna slide it across the floor, so I do need a little help there, some extra helping hands. And then we're gonna get started. The tree, putting it together and getting it up and fluffed. Project 2. And you can see here, I've already moved, well, I moved one and he moved the other. You can see that we've already started moving the chairs out of the living room. I've got to find a place for them. I'll make him move one back in here, because I think that's where I had it last year, and put it here. But I'm gonna have to find a place for the other one, so it may go down into my workout room. Or both of them may go down into my workout room. Who knows? But it looks like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the stand. So, get this, y'all. He ordered a ladder last night from Lowe's, and Lowe's called and said it's ready. So he's gonna go pick it up for me this morning. I don't think that I climb up on the top step of the ladder, but hey, I will take it, because it does get a little, my knees get a little wobbly when I'm up there for so long doing the work up the top of the tree. So he's gonna go pick up that ladder for me to be able to use today. Yay, win-win for both of us. So we got the tree put together, the sections put together. Now the work begins. The fluffing it. Before we start stranding, putting the lights around it. And he's gonna go ahead and see if he can pick up the lights that I ordered too. If they're in the store, he'll pick those up so I can run those down the middle. I just hang them from the top, or this is what I'm gonna try to do. Hang them from the top and let them fall to the floor. in 3 different sections because he's picking up 3 different strands of lights. Or the same kind of lights, but 3 strands. It's dark in here because I don't have any lights on yet. But you know that I have to start with one of these in order to be able to start working on this. That's just a given. And there's the empty bag. You know what's funny? I'm breaking out the Christmas stuff and getting ready to start working with the tree. And I have the windows up because you can hear the wind chimes. It's a really windy day here. I think we're under a wind warning from last night until Sunday. So, but that's just odd that it's so warm here. And we're starting to work with our Christmas and putting it up. We won't be getting to the outside stuff for another weekend or so. But this is the beginning, the second project. And I'm gonna get with it instead of just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. And we'll put some Christmas music on, get in the mood, and get going. Normally I would start from the top, but I'm not going to, being that he's gone to get a new taller ladder instead of using this ladder, which I wouldn't stand on the very top piece. Either I'm not that brave or I'm not that insert whatever you want to call it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start on the bottom until he gets back and I can get up to the top. So, be right here. Not sure if you could tell when I had the camera up over me or out from me that I tried to actually put my hands on every single strand in the trees. And this won't be the final fluffing, this is just my first fluffing, and then I'll have to do another fluffing after I put the Christmas lights in because it will mash or smash some of the branches back down. But what I'm trying to do is fill in the gaps by pulling and tugging gently, everything, you know, light and gently. I know I look like I'm, so what I'm trying to do is with the branches, just fill in the gaps Like you can see a huge gap right here. I haven't made it up that far, and I was thinking I started in the past at the top and come down, but I'm finding it's working better for me starting from the bottom and going up actually. So I'm just gonna keep working my way up. You can see where I've fluffed this lower couple of levels here, and then as I start going up, you can see the big holes where I just go in and pull the branches away. This has 2 different branches in here. I think it's supposed to be more realistic. I don't know, but it does have 2 different kinds of branches mixed in to this tree. And you can see here where I'm gonna be doing the fluffing. But down here, like right in here, I've already done it. And the majority of it here, but I'm seeing gaps through the viewfinder here that I'm gonna have to fill in some more gaps by pulling some branches toward the opening, toward the holes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm fluffing the tree, and it does take me a long time. I wanted to show y'all how far I had gotten and the difference that it does make when I take the time to fluff the tree. So you can see this part of the lower part, it's fluffed and it's filled in, or filling in. And then as I start panning up, you can see where I've not done anything to it. So it does make a difference if you can fluff it the best you can. It does take some work. Like panning back down, I can see where I need to spend a little bit of time doing a little more fluffing there. So I just wanted to show you the difference of fluffing versus just pulling it out of the box, or ours was the bag, then us just pulling it out of the bag and sticking it up. So there we go, you can see that's not been fluffed yet. Down on a sofa or a chair, and then when you sit down you'll see something that you don't like, so there'll be some more pinching, twisting and turning and spreading branches apart. But that's the majority of it done right there. The next step will be, since we ordered the lights, they're going to be shipped to us from Lowe's, the 3 strands of the bigger clear bulbs that I'm going to put on the inside. I'll start at the top and then run it through all the way to the bottom along the middle here, and that just gives it, it just lights it up from the inside out. And then we'll take the clear bulbs, the tiny clear bulbs, and gold, and I run those around the tree. Like I'll go with the clear strand and then I'll finish it off, and then I'll go with the gold strand, finish it off, and then start with another clear strand and gold strand. Just keep alternating until I've used up all the strands that I have, and it's many. I do like for the tree to have a lot of lights. So project 2, at least we have the tree put together and up. And then we'll move on to when we get the lights and put the lights on and then do the decorating. So stay tuned for the lighting to be done. And then after that, the decorating. And I'll probably just move on to another project. I don't know quite yet when to start working on this window. Because gotta keep moving. I'm about 2+ weeks behind of my Christmas decorating. So I gotta keep moving. And our house is tore apart. I forgot to mention, I got a new ladder and it's all mine. Of course he'll use it indoors, but this one is not going outdoors. Because we had a taller ladder, it's just outdoors, and he said it was too dirty to bring in. But I had rather had brought that dirty ladder in than him falling off of this one. And I've already used this one and it works awesome. I'm so happy to get it, and it was on sale. And that was another win-win. So the house is starting to get all disorganized, but it's okay. It will get put back. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna do, I usually put this up on top of the cabinet. It's not there, but over the sink. This candle holder here that I use for our Thanksgiving tablescape, that I did the Thanksgiving tablescape collab. I'm gonna use this for my tablescape for Christmas, for my Christmas tablescape. And I've got to go out to, I'm gonna hit Old Time Pottery because they have some really good stuff. So I'm gonna hit Old Time Pottery to find the garland that I want to put through this and the fillers and whatever else I'm gonna do to it. So I use this quite often, well, when it's not in use for the fall tablescape and now the Christmas tablescape, we're always using it. So as you've seen, we keep it up on top of the fireplace, but now that Christmas is coming out, a lot of things are getting packed away or used in a different way or shifted to another area of the house. So it is kind of crazy. Chairs out of place need to be stored. The lighting that I'm going to be using for a window scene. And we hadn't even started pulling our crates out. We were supposed to get bad weather last night with the wind, so we didn't want to leave my car out of the garage. And we had everything pulled out to where I could pull the bins easy. So he had to pull, he ended up putting the bins back to where they were, but they're not as tight. So yeah, it's ready for the bins. The tree up first, so I'm gonna be kind of at a halt right now with the tree until I get those bulbs delivered. Hopefully they're gonna be coming in the first of the week. But I'll just go ahead and work on another project, and I'm gonna start working on the window, this window right here next. So keep hanging out with us and join us on our Christmas decor, Christmas 2017. I have been through just this morning doing this tray, 2 batteries, and now I am on the 3rd charge. So 2 full charged batteries, and I just removed a battery and I'm just gonna charge it. So I have been through at least 2 batteries.